And we do begin with the twisted tale of two murders and the apparent downfall of a South Carolina legal dynasty. Opening arguments getting underway this hour in the double murder trial of Alex Murdaugh, the South Carolina attorney accused of shooting and killing his wife and youngest son before attempting to stage his own suicide. A jury has now been seated, 12 jurors and 6 alternates.
Video captured the disgraced lawyer as he arrived at the courthouse. Well, he's charged in Kingstree, South Carolina earlier. The state is expected to argue that Murdaugh murdered his wife and son to draw attention away from his alleged financial crimes, which were about to be revealed as part of another case. Murdaugh has pleaded not guilty to these murders, and defense attorneys say he is looking to, quote, clear his name. Let's bring in our legal analyst, attorney Channa Lloyd. So, Channa, considering how high-profile this case has become, is it possible for Alex Murdaugh to get a fair trial in that part of the country where everyone seems to know this story?
Absolutely. When they're going through the juries and they're going through the jury selection process, that is the purpose, is to ensure that we have individuals who are seated, who are open and going to remain unbiased as they go through this process that is the trial.
So, Judge Clifton Newman denied a request for a gag order during the trial. What do you make of that? I mean, it's not unusual with such a high-profile case like this. There's a lot of reasons why judges do this.
Absolutely. A gag order can do a number of things, but I think in public interest, I think that the judge has allowed this to remain open. And I think that that's important because information is key. And I think a lot of people are tuning into this trial to see what's going to happen and what's going to come out of this. So I think it's actually important that he left proceedings open.
And Channa, this is a high-profile trial, but as a lawyer, what's the key evidence? What will the jury look for, and what are the prosecution going to do? How do you just analyze this case in a general way?
Well, what we're going to do is we want to really see whether or not the state can put together the theory of their case and put it together in a very clear and concise way for the jury if they want the jury to believe what it is that they're putting forth. Now, when we're looking at the defense, what they're going to be doing is poking holes in everything that the state is putting forth and untying these binds that and showing them as separate events, right? So that's what we're going to see the defense trying to put forth for the jury. Each jury member takes something very different away from trials. You'll be surprised what impacts jurors whenever we poll them at the end of trials. What was most impactful for them changes based on people's perspective and what they're looking for. And let's remember, they're also going to be looking to see if he takes the stand, because oftentimes jurors want to hear from the individual who has been charged with the crimes and hear from their point of view.
How strong of a case do you think the defense really has? If you look at everything that's out there, the casings, the ballistics, the guns that he owned, the types of guns that they say they know were involved in the shootings. I mean, there's a lot of evidence out there, but still there is no gun.
Correct. The lack of a gun, the lack of a direct motive. I think whenever we're looking at motives that build upon other things, that's always a little bit more tenuous for jurors. And it really has a lot to do with our standard for criminal trials, beyond a reasonable doubt. That is a very high standard. And when we're looking at this evidence that we don't have, I think that moves and works very well for the defense in this particular case. And there is a possibility, I think, that they can definitely poke holes in the state's theory.
All right, well, we're going to continue to follow this as opening statements are supposed to begin. That's right. Channa Lloyd, thank you so much. We'll be talking more.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.